I think the way of getting the most out of your apprentice is to firstly train them, spend enough time working with them. If you give them a week working with them and developing them, they will offer a lot more in return.
I'd say the best way to get the best out of me as an apprentice would be including me in different tasks and group projects within the company, just as a way to get an understanding of how the business works and how it's all run.
Secondly, I think you should give them responsibilities. Allow them to take charge of things, and you'll see that will grow and develop.
One of the ways to get the best out of me as an apprentice is to give me encouragement, so encourage me towards tasks that I wouldn't usually do.
And thirdly, push them beyond what is expected of an apprentice. Take them to networking events, take them to training days, and you will see how they can add value to your business.
Another way would probably be to take me along to networking events, just to get to meet other people and increase my confidence and get an understanding of how the industry works.
So when they first come in to the company is to make them understand the requirements that we have. They're no longer a student or at college, they're actually in a business environment and we expect a certain standard.
I think the best way to take on an apprentice is to provide them with as much learning experiences as you can. So if it's an agency, get them to meet clients and understand the whole process with those.
And I think really just finding out from them, how else we can help them, whether that's helping them in terms of training, other sort of business skills, whether it's how to deal with clients, things like wireframing, some of the fringe sort of jobs and activities around their actual job role.
I've been working at Bareface. I found it that I've integrated into a team, and through that I've found it easier to learn because I'm surrounded by others in the job role that I want to be in.
Yeah, so overall really it's just the communication, letting them know what we expect, in return them letting us know where they're at and what they want to do.
To get the best out of me as an apprentice, you should start by giving me a really good work programme so I can organise my time effectively, as in my qualification and my workload for the company.
I've employed 6 young people over the last 3 years as apprentices, and one of the things I think I've seen how you get the best from an apprentice is to be really crystal clear about what you expect of them in terms of the behaviour that you require in your workplace.
As an apprentice, it's really important for me to receive constructive feedback so I know where I can improve in my job and know where I'm doing well.
So that's simple things like how to and when to turn up for work, how to behave, how to speak to people, but also those more subtle things about just developing the confidence of encouraging them to have a go at speaking on the phone, at presenting in front of people, because if you set it up that the more you practice, the better you become without a sense of failure attached to that, the more likely you are going to get the best out of those young people growing into themselves as they learn to become young professionals.
One of the positive things about Creative Alliance is as soon as I got here, they treated me as an equal and not just looked at me as an apprentice. I'm part of the team as well as everybody else.